Nazywam się Jacqueline Kresiński, a wszyscy na mnie mówią Niunia.
Mam na imię Jonatan Janusz Kresiński.
My jesteśmy wnuczkami pani Cecylii Rożnowskiej.
I my tańczymy
Całe życie.
Od takiego małego.
Bez wyboru.
Mam na imię Justyna Kościelniak. Tańczyłam w grupie odkąd miałam 5 lat.
Mam na imię Jessica Radziszewski, tańczyłam w zespole Polonia przez 10 lat, ale w tym momencie jestem absolwentką przez tych dwóch chłopaczków tutaj, moich synów.
Mam na imię Tomek Tarnowski, tańczę już ponad 16 lat w Polonii i mój najulubiony taniec jest ten, który tańczymy.
Hello, my name is Gosia.
And my name is Maja.
And we're the ROZNOWSKA sisters.
And we have been dancing in POLONIA Ensemble for the last 17 years. So when Gosia and I started dancing, we were in Krasnoludki. I remember Pani Celinka was a really big part of that group. She'd always be with us and teaching us. And I think the biggest thing that I will always remember with Pani Celinka being our teacher is that when she taught us, it wasn't just the dance or just the steps. She always made us line up all of our chairs. It would be usually after singing with Pamięciu.
Albo jak zawsze przed nauczeniem nas nowego tańca opowiadała o tym tańcu i miała w sobie tyle życia. Why am I wanting to cry?
And she would start telling us stories that go along with each dance. So whether it was a song or it was a certain region of Poland, she would tell us details of what we're singing about or what was unique and special in that region. And she always wanted to add a lesson or a meaning behind what we were doing. So it wasn't just about the dance we were dancing.
I do it in dancing when I feel it, and she would talk about this. And it's like, you know, you always, trzeba zawsze czuć muzykę, trzeba czuć taniec. But you feel it, and the whole thing is, what I'm calling is like, you should say like, just kind of like, shake your head and you just like dance it, like especially in like Mazur.
But she caught all of our, you know, imperfections. She would make sure that we were always standing super straight. We always had a really big smile.
The
Pani
Celinka.
Yeah.
I think the first time, I was like, what is she talking about? Why is she shaking her head like that? But it's like, if you're dancing and you're having a good time, you'll just naturally like, yeah.
Moje takie najlepsze wspomnienie mojej kochanej babci to było, kiedy została wybrana marszałkiem parady w 2007 roku. I to tak zostało ze mną, no bo pamiętam, jak była na trybunie i stała taka dumna, uśmiechnięta i naprawdę wyglądała jak królowa Anglii. I to tak zostało, jest takie zdjęcie fajne i to zostało ze mną zostanie ze mną do końca życia.
Przyjechałam z Polski tutaj i jak tylko przyjechałam, ciocia mnie wzięła prosto z lotniska i mnie zaprowadziła na próbę. Dalej już nie tańczę, ale jestem bardzo związana z grupą. Uwielbiam przychodzić na koncerty i ciocia też jest moją ciocią, więc zawsze ją widzę, jak jesteśmy z rodziną.
But regardless of what happened at próby, she would always be our #1 supporter. She would be sitting in the front row during each
The dance,
performance.
like, you'll notice Pani Cecylia watching and she's like always just like, always smiling and kind of like shining with us, just like when we're dancing.
And she wasn't like, oh, you're offbeat. She would always just be smiling, and she was so passionate and enthusiastic about us and us dancing. And
So you can take a look at this picture right here. This lucky 12-year-old right here is meeting the Pope. This was 1998 in the Castle Gandolfo, and I just, even at such a young age, I just remember like just moments just stick with you for the rest of your life. And you know, I remember my grandma being dressed up as a Krakowianka. She just looked fantastic. She looked beautiful. She looked...
And especially around times of like holidays and seasons, she would talk about Easter, Christmas, and how it was celebrated in Poland. And so it was more of like Polish school and Polish dance.
yeah, and Pani Celinka really brought us all together, because even during Easter we would all bring our święconki together and go to church. So Pani Celinka, like Maja was saying, would sit there and explain to us the meaning of that and how important it is that we would share our culture and our costumes with, you know, the whole community.
Like the main thing that I've noticed whenever she's especially like on a major trip with us, before we leave, it's always very important to her, and it makes sense now. Like we would always have a mass beforehand. We'd always pray before we leave. She'd remind us, you know, when we're on the plane, like, oh, no modlitwę powiedzieć za, you know, ostrożną drogę for the safety. And that's really what she was. She was kind of like what I noticed at the trips. She was making sure that everything was going to happen all right.
We've benefited from Polonia, from her, but I think that she's also benefited a lot from us, from the kids, from the youth, from the teenagers, and so I think that's such a great relationship that everybody benefits from it.
Tak samo uwielbiałam Warmię. Warmia to jest typowo ludowy, ale tak samo ma w sobie, tak jak pani Celinka nas uczyła, to tyle miłości w tym jest, że chociaż tu są po niektóre części takie powolne, i potem się w jednym momencie zbieramy do takiej szybkiej polki.
I dance because I want to continue on the tradition that my grandma started. She's been doing this for over 60 years now, and she passed down Polish folklore, folk dance, and traditions on to my mom. However, my mom doesn't teach, so someone had to do it. I'm the only girl in our family.
So Pani Celinka kind of started all these traditions within the group, and the best part about it is that Pani Celinka, her daughter, Jacqueline, who is her granddaughter, they all continue these traditions. They still do the birthday speeches, and they still teach us everything.
And Jacqueline also has eyes in the back of her head.
Pani Celinka tą swoją miłość do tańca nam wszystkim przekazała i to nas naprawdę wszystkich złączyło na resztę naszego życia.
So I'm very thankful and very fortunate to be brought up in such a household where Polish, traditions, Polish folklore are so important.
She always highlighted the term that we are like a family. So that's why we all started using the term that Polonia is our second family.
Celinka and I, we have a very special bond, very, very special bond. She loves me like a son, and I 100 lat, babciu, 200 lat, and you're gonna be 125 years old and still kicking it and still doing great. So,
Przeżyje nas wszystkich.
yeah.
A chciałam bardzo jej coś przekazać nie tylko od mnie, ale od mojej rodziny. Więc mój wujek z Olszówki napisał dla niej wierszyk. Ciocia Celinka, to jest wierszyk dla Ciebie. 30 lat w dzień jakiś, tak się historia zaczyna. Przyleciała do miasta Chicago nasza ciocia ROZNOWSKA Celina. Miała zasług wielkiej wiedzy, do kultury sprytna była. W krótkim czasie na Jackowie świetny zespół założyła. Polskie pieśni, polskie tańce, czy słonecznie, czy to słota. Wpajała w nas to, co polskie, jak prawdziwy patriota. Na próbach było wspaniale, chociaż czasem po 100 razy. Układy taneczne się powtarzało, by tańce wyszły bez skazy. Pracowałaś bardzo ciężko, by nauczyć polskie dzieci. Niech Ci za to, droga ciociu, najjaśniejsza gwiazdka świeci. Jesteś dla nas tak jak matka, dobra dla dziecka swojego. Największe laury dostaniesz od Boga Wszechmogącego. Dziś Ci z serca dziękujemy za spędzane z Tobą lata. Swoim zespołem Polonia zwiedziliśmy kawał świata. Żyj nam, ciociu, długie lata, niech Ci anioł wieniec splata. A w tym wieńcu same róże, żyj nam, ciociu, jak najdłużej. Kłaniamy się Tobie nisko, a ten bukiet polskich maków wręczam Ci, kochana ciociu, od rodziny kościelniaków. Więź rodzinna jest wspaniała, zwłaszcza od kultury smaczek. Dla cioci ten wierszyk napisał z Olszówki kościelniak Staszek.